Hey, what's up you guys? It's KawaiiSTARcrunch. Now that I think about it, it's been a while since I've said that, and I'm so sorry, man. Very sorry. I know you missed it. So, let's clap. Clap because I'm back. Yay! Well, I didn't leave. Clap because I'm... just clap. Just clap. So, how are you doing? I hope that you have been well. I've been doing okay. Yeah, just okay. Not great, not bad, just yeah. So, it's been a while since I've done like a sit down and talkity talk video. So I thought that, I don't know, maybe I would share an experience or something. So today I'm going to be talking about what it was like for me and just like random little stories about what it was like reading manga in school. Yeah. So, yeah. If you don't know what manga are, I get a lot of these from the library. I know you can buy them at Barnes and Nobles and read them online and all that. This one is called Kiss of the Rose Princess. I have not read it yet, so I'm going to be reading this sometime soon, so I hope that it's good. Shout out to my local library for keeping me out of the streets and staying a weeb. Thank you, library! This wasn't sponsored, but if my library would like to sponsor me, hello. I read books. Yeah. Alright, so you're probably tired of hearing me chit-chat about this, so I'm going to ramble about what it was like to read manga in school. Let's go. Okay, so I'm just gonna be completely honest. Reading manga in school is weird. Like, I've been out of school for a while because I'm old, but I still remember everything pretty well. I first started reading manga in the 3rd grade or the 4th grade. I think it was the 4th grade. I don't know. 3rd or 4th grade. And it was when my friend brought Tokyo Mew Mew to school for me to read. Like, we were excited because at that time Mew Mew Power was airing on like Fox Box or whatever it was called at the time. 4Kids? I don't know. One of those. So we were just excited that they had books with these awesome characters that we really liked, even though we were confused because the books were backwards. So reading it was awkward at first, and the names were totally different. Like, Zoe was Ichigo, Karina was Mint, and so on. But we learned to adapt pretty quickly. So for the most part, reading manga in like 3rd and 4th grade wasn't really like, there was nothing weird about that. Like, I was actually happy because I started reading manga at a time where I was in between, like, I hated reading the picture books that the teachers had to offer for our silent reading hour, and then it was also like the chapter books were kind of like boring to me. And then, you know, manga was pretty awesome, so my friend and I would like grab the bean bags and sit against the wall together and read Tokyo Mew Mew, so that was all fine and dandy. 5th grade, it was a little weird because that's like when I kind of started becoming a weeaboo. And like, I would try to kind of sometimes dress a little bit like some of the characters. Like, I had this collar on a stuffed dog that had a bell on it, but I took the collar off of it and I was wearing it myself because Ichigo in the Tokyo Mew Mew manga wore a bell around her neck, so I was like, oh, I really want to be like her. And yeah. That was like when I wanted to be a cat girl, and that's when I started drawing like manga stuff. So that's kind of when the teasing started, you know.
You like that weird Japanese stuff.
And it's just like, yeah, what of it? Square up. Yeah, like 5th grade, nothing that weird happened. I learned how to draw, I guess you could say. So that was pretty awesome. Okay, so here's where everything gets weird. Middle school. I don't know, like, why reading manga in middle school was just so unnecessarily complicated and awkward. a lot of teachers, all they see is like a colorful cover and like cute little drawings, so it'll automatically say that that's not a real book. If they flip through it and they see like comics, they'll be like, that's not a real book. We want you to read books with only words, no pictures. And it's just like, why? The school library in middle school actually started carrying manga for whatever reason. Like, they had all of the Akira manga, even though my friend Lamel stole them all. And I remember they had like Zodiac PI, but they only had like volume 3, and that was it. And they never got any other volumes. And like they had other manga that I don't remember, but they never actually got them in order. It was like they were literally just randomly ordering them. So it'd be like volume 5 of this manga, volume 3 of that manga, volume 7 of that manga, and it's just like, why even bother if you're not gonna get them in order? So like, I usually get my manga from the public library, and yeah, so like, I wasn't supposed to take my library books to school, but I did. Sorry, Mom. But yeah, I really like, using those for silent reading hour, and then I actually got some of my friends to read it. Like, we were all reading Vampire Night together, and I remember my friend was reading one of the, and my teacher, all she saw was that my friend wasn't paying attention, so the teacher confiscated it, and she put it on her desk, but her desk was also the overhead, which was on. So all you saw was like this random freaking manga just on the overhead on the projector screen, and then like all you hear is everybody in the class, hey, what is that? Who is that? Oh my god, I bet you that's Tia's. I'm just over there like, yo, what? What? That's not mine. That's not mine. That's not mine. That's not mine. The teacher was like, hey, you can't get this until after school. So I was like panicking because I was like, my mom told me not to bring this manga to school, man. But I had to be a rebel because I'm tough as nails. Please don't hurt me, mother. So my friend, even though she was the one that got it confiscated, do you know she didn't even go get it? So I had to go get it. Like, way to go, Liz. That wasn't cool. So when I went up there and I asked the teacher to give me back the book, she was like, this isn't your book. This is Liz's book. And I was just like, no, it's my book. I was letting her borrow it. And then the teacher kind of did that.
Oh, I see. Well, you know how I feel about books in my class.
And I'm just like, first of all, you weren't even teaching at the moment. You're too busy reprimanding the rowdy kids in the back. Second of all, I wasn't reading it. Third of all, just give me my book. Give me my freaking manga so I can go. So that was a thing. So she kind of did that, where you like, up too slow, and I'm just like, my mom's going to kill me if you do not give me this book, ma'am. So finally she gave it to me, and yeah, Liz never got to borrow any more of my mangoes. There was a time where I was reading during silent reading hour in English class. One of the boys walked behind me, and all they saw was like a transformation sequence. So all they saw was like a nude girl. So they were really loud and was like, hey, yo, look at her. She reading books with titties. And I'm just like, come on, guys, let's be mature about this. She's transforming to her superhero state. Like, shut up. So then, like, someone took the book and they just started passing it around like, aha, boobs. Aha. Wait, where are her nipples? And I'm just like, Why does this keep happening to me? Why can't I just read in peace, man? There was a time when it was after school. We had this really crazy English teacher. For whatever reason, she was at the after school program. She shouldn't have been there. But we had a computer time. Usually we use the computer time for just whatever we wanted as long as it was appropriate. But no, she said we're all going to sit in this room and be quiet and you will all find books to read online. So I was like, okay, bet. I went on this site, I don't even know if it's up anymore, called MANGA. And I think all she saw was just like at the time the big three, Naruto, Ichigo, and Luffy. We're at like the banner for it. So she like went, "Hey you!" And I'm just over there on the computer. And even though I'm not looking at her, I already know that the "Hey you" is me. So I turned around and I was just like, "Yeah?" And she was like, "What are you on right now? That doesn't look like reading." And I was like, "I am on a book site." And then she like walked over and I was like, "Comic books." Then she was kind of just like, "That's not real literature," and walked away, but let me read it anyways. So whenever I hear teachers say that manga isn't literature or whatever, I always feel like Natsuki from Doki Doki Literature Club, where she'll be like, "Manga is literature." Like, it's not a freaking novel, but it's got words in there. It tells stories, it gives you emotions. You can imagine things, you know? You just don't gotta imagine pictures. Thanks for doing half the work for me. In middle school, it was pretty okay though. Like, besides all that weird stuff that happened with reading manga, it was pretty alright, because with my manga, I did end up meeting some new friends, you know? Like, Lamel would bring the Naruto manga, and we got separated from sitting next to each other. He would like flash the book and be like, "Hey, got that new Naruto volume 4." And then I'd be like, "Oh shoot, pass it to so and so and let me." So like, that was freaking weird, but made a friend with that. I had a friend where we were in the same math class, and honestly, I could not stand this guy. I didn't like him, and I was mad. I was sat next to him, and then like he dropped his backpack, and some manga slipped out, and it was just like, "Oh, you read manga?" And then he was just looking like, "This isn't mine," and I'm just like, "Oh, is that Rave Master?" And he's just like, "Yeah, wanna be friends?" Fast forward to high school, I was always reading manga with my friend Jasmine. We would, you know, share manga and stuff. We would read it online together. The only thing that was kind of sad was that because we had read so much manga, we were in high school like, why is school nothing like how it is in these books? We tried to start like clubs and we tried to do activities from things we saw in manga. Like, we were upset that we couldn't eat on the roof, like anime and manga trope. But I will not say that I'm not happy, and I still read it to this day, and I'm an adult. And honestly, if I had the money, I would probably have like a whole like 3 bookshelves of manga, just all different kinds. That's pretty much it for this video. I kind of just want to sit down and talk with you guys a little bit because it's been a while since I've done that. I appreciate you all for sticking with me with all the little trials I've been doing on this channel for, you know, a little bit. So yeah, I have one thing to say. I have a TikTok now. Like, I'm one of those guys. I mostly just use it like once in a while to do cosplay TikToks. I actually find it kind of fun, and I do kind of do cringy stuff, but on purpose. One of my goals is to be in a TikTok cringe compilation video, so if I ever make it in there, y'all let me know, because then I'm gonna feel like I've officially made it. I have made it. I am in a TikTok cringe compilation. But yeah, so besides that, so you should check out my Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that some of these stories were perhaps somewhat relatable. I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. I don't even remember if I said that or not. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've had to do a talkie video. Anyways, I will see you in the next video. KawaiiSTARcrunch. Oh shoot, I messed up my own sign off. Oh, KawaiiSTARcrunch out.